broadcasting JFN versus Colony, which both teams, insanely good teams. These two teams actually have never played each other. It's kind of weird because, like, in CvC Open, I was obviously on JFN back then, we had to face Yak and Chokeshops, but we never faced Colony. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. JFN bans first, and so Colony, definitely a very strong team. They've been a little bit weaker since Carl the Panda actually joined JFN, and although JFN is a little bit weaker since I left JFN, but, yeah, so, today, yeah, will be Colony versus JFN. JFN banning their permaban. No one is surprised that they ban sand. JFN despise it. So that's always what they ban. And Colony, more than likely, going to be banning probably Temple, actually, is my guess. Temple or Carrier as Colony. Those are their kind of two weak maps. I should probably reset. Okay, so yeah, Colony or Temple is my guess for their ban. Or Carrier or Temple. I said Colony or Temple. Yeah. So Colony ban. So yeah, Colony more than Alright. So yeah, Colony, their players, they have Lambe, Frack, Odin, Clam, Zerkjay, Spider, and yeah. They have 6, and then JFN is every one of the members in the party like they always do, and then they sub out based on the map picks. So we don't actually know who is subbing out yet. So yeah, Colony as a team, probably their best map is Atomic and Cache are their two really strong maps. They're kind of good at that kind of style of map where it's quite strat heavy. Colony in the past have looked good on them as like their players in general. They're strat heavy and they're a little bit of unorthodox rotations. So Colony are banning Carrier, which is, I said, Colony, Temple, or Carrier, and we will see JFN more than likely picking Temple, thinking they can win those aim duels versus the side of Colony, and more than likely they can. However, because the thing is, the strength of Colony has always been kind of their team play. They all have individually strong aimers. It's just, they're good. They just have strong team play as a team. Domo pick. Alright, I'm saying Domo pick, not JFN pick, because Domo will be doing the map picks. They're picking Cache, actually. They don't believe they want to face Temple on Colony, and it's actually a really strong map for Colony from what I've seen. So, Colony in this case would probably want a second banned ally because of Odin 0 and 8 on ally. Yeah, because the thing is, JFN, a very strong ally team. Carl the Panda and 5 are very strong ally players along with Jam. I was also back when I was on JFN, so yeah, although they have Carl now, who's probably better at alleyway than me. So yeah, JFN, more than likely, don't want alley. Colony are going to pick Atomic, and now, as I said, Cache, Atomic, we will see the alleyway ban, so that's actually kind of a free ban for Colony. They may want to actually go towards Overgrown now, because JFN don't like sand, and while they are a fairly better Overgrown team, just in general, because of Jam and 5, while they are a better Overgrown team than they are a sand team, it's still, what are the last maps? Temple and OG. Okay, so yeah, Temple and OG are left. Colony, both maps, I'd say they aren't in a bad position for either of them. I think OG is better because of how sand is JFN's permaban. JFN never ever played in comp. So yeah, they are going to be banning Temple, and yeah, so OG, that is a very smart pick ban, because now JFN have to go back to basically sand and Temple being similar. Yeah. Okay, so we will actually be starting this. Alright, so clap, big sheet. Alright, so Alright, so yeah, both teams with their players kicking basically. Alright. Like, don't. So, alright. So, we will be getting into this, for those of you who are having lag issues with Podcrash. Not me. You can just 1.4, 1.1 is coming soon. JFN. JFN is ready. Colony, you need to move one. Yeah, so JFN, ready. Colony, happen to not be ready. So, okay, we will see Colony. I'm guessing they're subbing out Lambe for cash, would be my prediction. I haven't, Lambe or Zerkjay, haven't seen either of them really play. Yeah, so this game will be started and we can actually have casting, except the randomizer sucks. Yeah, we have cookies. Alright. Alright, so professional. Alright, so game will eventually be starting as soon as someone tells me who to remove. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, this is a bit of an analysis thing to keep us, okay. Everyone's following me around, I don't know why. People are kind of weird. Spider-Man. Alright, so there, Colony decides their team. Gary will be stepping in for Zerkjay, Odin subbing out for, yeah. Alright, so now random. Cash or Atomic? I believe we get carrier. Yeah, so Hypixel disabled picking the map, so we have to randomize. Gonna expand that so people get the message. Bam. Go away, carrier. Alleyway. Okay, so we're looking for Cash or Atomic right now, both of which the randomizer doesn't seem to like. There's a 1 in 7 chance. We just need that 14% luck. Let's go. Alright, so the maps are picked are Cash, Atomic, and then Overgrown, Claminator, being Claminator. Alright, so then we got Kabam. Please, Hypixel, actually join. Overgrown. Okay, this is map 3. Just do people want to play it? No. Okay, both team captains. Okay. Okay, we're doing this. So, JFN. Alright, so we are playing map 3 first, just because the Hypixel randomizer is, okay, no, we're not playing this. Then, Frack is the actual team captain of Colony, so he gets, oh, yay! Okay, so, well, we still got the actual map. Okay, sorry about that. So this is a picked map, and it's actually technically better because it's actually a picked map and not the third map, which is only to be left if both teams win. 1. Alright, so we will actually be starting this. Hopefully teams are picked correctly. They are indeed. So yes, we can actually talk about this. So game getting underway. It will be Colony on the T side, JFN on the CT side. This is Colony's map pick, and they are quite a strong team on this map. I've seen all these players obviously work on this. Carl the Panda is probably the best Atomic player, like, period, other than possibly Zeffy. So it will be Carl on JFN. He's the one to watch. And so we will see JFN actually run 2 towards ramp, 2 towards A, 1 outside, but at the same time Colony are going to be rushing A site. Jam will give out 1 kill onto Gary towards Squeaky, and let's see how he reacts. That nade towards Vents is going to be useless, but at the same time Colony instantly taking yellow control. Now JFN have to go through this bottleneck that is Micro and Squeaky. They are stuck, but at the same time Jam wins 1 duel. However, Frack is there. He gets the double on Domo and Jam, and now we will see the push. Mura and NJM left. It's now left to Frack, going towards A Micro with 0 HP left, and NJM wins the duel. So that retake was really good from JFN, although Colony played that very well. A nice thing Colony did was they have Lambe right here. What that means is, with that player there, that means JFN actually have to go through the bottleneck that is Squeaky, which Frack is in actually the position to counter Squeaky, which was right here. This is probably the best position in the game to counter this angle. So, as well as they did have a player here, in case Jam did check it and kill him, but instantly, there's Frack right there. So while Colony did play it correctly, what JFN had was they actually managed to pick the yellow player, and basically give that extra entrance to them. That pick of the yellow player was basically entirely due to the heaven control from Mura. So just some important things. And we will see Colony on the eco, Gary buying a deagle, Frack buying a deagle, and these deagles need to pay for themselves again. Or actually, they got bomb plant, right? These deagles actually aren't, it's not an economic risk. They will pay for themselves basically no matter what, because the bomb plant, $800, that affords it for them. And now we are seeing just Domo pushing towards outside, trying to do something, but Frack exploits that. Gets that M4. Jam pushing outside as well, but Spider is there, but Jam will get the flick. Jam, always an insane aimer. And we will see Lambe left. Jam gets the kill. Jam with a 3k eco. But interesting, everyone was using M4s. That means they probably expected Colony to actually buy up, and no SMGs means... So yeah, no SMGs, meaning they probably expected Colony to force buy. So what that means is that Domo spending that $3,100 as opposed to that SMG means that actually it's much more costly for JFN. And Frack, instantly, Domo playing towards the secret angle. That's usually an angle you only peek once you have outside information, but at the same time, Frack instantly with the kill. That is going to be a micro smoke. And now JFN has no information towards outside. So, that no information whatsoever towards outside is huge, because now Colony can do whatever they want with outside. Frack, though, he's going to use that. He's going to push towards heaven. He takes down Jam for free, and then Gary, going to be pushing Micro with Frack. They get that kill. Carl will get one trade. It's a 2-on-4, Murrah and NJM left. So now Murrah coming from lobby. Lambe is in a position where Murrah can actually take him down right now, but NJM taking down Frack towards heaven, that is huge. That is the one angle that Colony basically that would have ensured that they win this retake. But now NJM could be coming from the side of Micro. NJM getting the kill, and Murrah with the other kill on Gary. JFN with another perfect retake. And again, that's one of those cases where essentially Frack... Colony had such a good early round. These smokes outside, this micro smoke combined with the pick of Domo, it's basically gonna mean, essentially that pick of Domo means that now, and that smoke of Micro, because Micro's the other spot where you get information spotting, just the secret angle, seeing if they're going towards secret, and they have no outside information. That is huge, because now Colony can go wherever they want, and as you see, Frack got heaven. But at the same time, Murrah and NJM, just the solid team play, timing up the retake perfectly. And Jam this time playing towards red box. Will take down Gary, which is an important kill. That was their entry finger, and that is huge. Okay. So now, Jam actually going to be falling back into warehouse. He's going to take that peek. Still on 32 HP, but he will do that damage to the green box player. That is Claminated. Now, Domo is playing towards heaven. That's my spot, but okay, Domo, don't you play outside. But anyway, Frack is actually going to be peeking this heaven angle. Frack with the kill. That's a nice play, because you went here where it's not really an angle Domo can see, and then Claminator gave him all the info, and again, it's all about the information on this T side. Carl, though, is going to get the kill on Frack. He's going to get traded instantly by Claminator, which is a nice job from Clam. Yeah, so now, JFN have both players all the way away from A. They have one player in lobby, that is Murrah. He's actually in the radio room, so he doesn't even have the full lobby control. It's a 3-on-3, Claminator taking some yellow control along with Lambe, but at the same time, they are running back and forth, meaning that Murrah, if he just waits it out, he's waiting for his teammate in NJM. If NJM goes outside, that means that they can time it up. This is a good retake, but Spider's ready for it. Spider is ready for it, and he wins the duel, but at the same time, Murrah's gonna take down Spider, but he's surrounded on two sides, Claminator and Lambe, playing that perfectly. Colony with the round. So, we threw around. Okay. Yeah, alright, so say score. Colony claiming they threw around. So now, it's going to be jammed towards outside red box. He actually gets smoked off right here. So now the only angle who can play is this information angle towards Silo, which admittedly, Claminator is ready for that, because then Jam would be exposed to that green box angle. So Jam just falling back. He's going to go towards heaven, which is just going to spot out that secret cross. Claminator is there, just taking the beat. And so now we actually have two lurkers for Colony. They were ready for this lobby push. Kind of Joey-esque yesterday we saw it versus Chuck Stralis. We did see But now Domo on 12 HP in lobby, he does have control, and that's huge information because now they know the T's are basically relegated to only going towards outside. But Frack taking that duel with Jam, that's huge. Now, Jam, okay, Murrah's gonna be peeking from secret. Gets one, but gets traded. Spider takes on Domo in lobby, and now JFN or Carl gets taken down in lobby. So now it's just left to NJM, the CT player, takes down Frack. He's ready for the heaven angle, but at the same time, land base coming from Redbox. Not actually gonna hit NJM. He's gonna take down one. He's gonna take down two. He's gonna take down three. NJM could be winning this 1v4 clutch. Could get the 4K clutch, and he's gonna get it. NJM with a 1-on-4 clutch. You do not win clutches versus man 10 HP. So, that situation, the real issue here is that Colony were taking 1v1s. Let's see. So, they took the 1v1 right here versus NJM, they lost it. They took the 1v1 here versus NJM, they lost it. They took the 1v1 at, like, Green Box versus NJM, they lost it. They need to not take 1v1s. In that kind of situation, as a team, if you take 1v1s, you will lose versus as good an aimer as NJM. He is very strong. And that clutch could win JFN the map right here. Because that was such a hugely important round. Now Colony are going to be down no matter what if they win this. Because as a CT-sided map, yes, it's 4-2. But in 5v5, you want 3-3. And actually, I heard an SMG somewhere. It could be the money is actually not great for one team. It actually probably might be JFN. Murrah outside towards Redbox, half HP. Could get definitely taken down. But NJM actually peeking Frack towards Micro. Frack wins that duel with the help of his teammates, and now Murrah is stuck in Redbox, and he does have at least a tiny bit of information. They know, and JFN actually have taken lobby control, so they know that the Colony players are basically all stuck outside, with the exception of those two lurkers, but that's Jam with that SMG. He's not going to win it. Spider with the flick. Ex-JFN member. A lot of ex-JFN members, actually. Actually, only, like, Spider and, yeah, only Spider. I thought there were more. Okay, so now Frack 20 HP outside. If Murrah can get this kill, that'd be huge, but Frack pre-fires it. Frack's ready for that peek. They know that the Redbox player did not get taken down. And we will see Spider getting the flank kill on Domo. So now all that's left is to Carl the Panda. Definitely one of the best atomic players for JFN, but hasn't really shown up. He's going to spot out Spider without taking any damage. But Spider at the same time, it's more important that Colony knows where he is, but Spider getting the dink onto him. So now Colin know exactly where this player is. So 1-on-5, Carl's probably not going to win this, but it's the last round. Might as well try. He sees Frack going towards Micro, but now Frack is in actually a very strong post-plan position. Frack gets the pre-fire on Squeaky. Frack with a triple. Spider with a double. And so now, good half. It's going to be Colony now on the CT side. They are, from the looks of things, they don't actually have a very dedicated IGL. I'd say Frack is probably IGLing for them. So on CT side, they're going to be better because T side takes a lot more concentration in terms of your IGL, whereas CT side is more about being like drilled and skilled. So having your good aim and also knowing how to react. It does take IGL obviously to teach specifically how to react, but at the same time, Colony are all experienced players. They know how to play this. So now, actually, Colony have lobby control. Claminator knows nothing's lobby. They should be ready for this outside take. JFN are running a very 2015 strat, aka let's wait on roof and then push. Yeah, JFN, this strat does work. The issue here is that if Colony are smart, and they are, Gary will basically just shoulder peek the silo angle. He's not going to really get hit from it. And he's just going to take as much information as possible. That nade is going to force him out a little bit, but now Gary just has perfect information outside. They know they're not lobby, except now the JFN is pushing, so they know instantly it's an A-site push. Domo, though, on this is going to be pushing. Spider still gets a kill, though. Spider could get more here. That's actually huge from Spider, even getting that 1 kill in damage. So now, Domo getting that 1 kill onto Gary, but Frack gets 1. Could have to win this 1v2. Actually, would be a 1v3, but Domo wins the duel. Respective captains of each team, Jam and Domo both left on 7 and 11 HP. Frax. So now, Colony going to be with that round loss. That's actually a huge advantage for JFN. This is Colony's map pick, and JFN so far actually like fairly distributed. Carl gets that pick on Gary outside, and Gary did buy a Deagle, and I talked about it last game. That's probably no Kevlar now for Gary. Jam gets the kill towards Frack, but Spider gonna peek out. Jam still wins that. And now we will see the one player with an SMG. That's Lambe. He's gonna drop Murder to 6 HP. You should probably calm that out, but at the same time, Jam's gonna take down Claminator towards ramp. So now, Colony up against the ropes. It is a CT-sided map. They want to win this 4-2, force overtime. They obviously don't want to drop the map to GFN. So, now we will see Spider a little bit behind on his timies, but unless JFN's running a really fast strat, they're probably not doing anything. So now, JFN actually taking really fast. Lobby gets dropped. 2 men, but at the same time, Colony's running 2 towards ramp. Frack and Claminator. So Claminator has that SMG, he's gonna just spray a little bit. And Lambe is gonna be pushing through yellow box, gets taken out by Carl. Jam taking this peek, and now I don't think Jam knows that there's 2 players here. Or Carl. Yeah, I don't think Carl knows that there's 2 players here. Jam though, still getting that entry towards outside on Spider. It's now a 1-on-4 for Frack. He has to win this. He has only an SMG. He just got hurt towards ramp. There is an AK down on the A site, but at the same time, JFN probably actually going towards A. So Frack is gonna get flanked by Jam, but if he can get that kill, that would have been doable. But now he has 40 seconds and he's boxed in. Carl's ready for that angle, and Carl pre-fires it. 7-2 up. JFN win the map. And really, in that situation, JFN just... They were out-aiming Colony. Colony were playing quite well in terms of their strats. They were playing very well. It's just, at the end of the day, you need to hit a shot. So Blue Panda... Get it typing. So, yeah. Alright. So, that will be actually a lot of players subbing out. Clam and Odin subbing out for Zerkjay and... sorry, Clam and Lambe subbing out for Odin and Zerkjay. So, the next map is going to be Cash. Cash, JFN's map pick, they're quite a strong Cash team, but Carl and Domo are subbing out for 5 and Blue Panda. Alright. So, Carl and Domo are actually, Blue Panda's not on the party. Blue Panda 1. So, Blue Panda. And interesting, Domo's subbing out, and now that means they don't really have that much of a dedicated IGL. If I'm guessing, I think it's going to be NJM or GM stepping in. And so, everyone, okay. Okay. Maybe. No, we're ready. Okay. Okay. Carrier. Dumb randomizer. Alright, so. JFN are up 1-0. The next map is going to be their pick, or map 3, which is Overground.
In02.
Yeah.
How are you?
I don't know. I'm gonna leave this channel now, so if you can.
I just want to say hi.
Hi. Nice job last
Hi.
game.
Thanks, man.
You're the. Oh. Yep. All right. Okay. So alleyway. The randomizer doesn't like us. So...
Are you just gonna play this one?
No. So... Yeah, so Colony, obviously down 1-0. That Atomic, their CT side, just... They weren't hitting their shots. But at the same time, Odin stepping in. Definitely a strong player. I'm interested to see how he's going to change this up, actually. And so... We will see... Not alleyway, because the randomizer is kind of dumb. 5, 2, 3, 4. Ever think that they enjoy tormenting us? Okay, so okay. Live with the interesting points in chat. Yes, let's go. Okay. Alright, so now we will be seeing Cash. This is JFN's map pick, but at the same time they don't have Domo, who is one of their strongest Cash players. They did sub out for Blue Panda 1 and 5. Okay, standard trolling. We will see Gary with the B nope skin. So now we will see JFN on the CT side, Colony on the T side. Now, JFN, this is definitely probably the side they want to start on, because it's just the better side on Cash, as well as JFN in general just look to be a stronger CT team than their T side team, especially without their IGL. So now, we will see Colony. Sorry, actually. Okay, so Colony. Going towards A for the most part. They will have one player just getting a little bit of information towards B, and then going to be falling back instantly. So now, Colony making some noise towards A. JFN should know that's an A play. They will have the rotate coming in from the mid player. That is Murrah, actually. Murrah take that one duel with Frack towards mid. NJM, though, takes down Odin as soon as they push on the site. JFN are doing a perfect job right here of just not dying. Jam finally taking fights at A, but he's still staying alive. NJM, that sets up NJM for the triple. NJM, knifes one. NJM could get the ace. Are they going to let NJM get the ace, though? NJM wants it. And see, now, Frack just running towards B. NJM's going to pass him. See if Blue Panda spots out that little crack of a guy. Blue Panda's ready for it. Yeah. I think all of JFN want to give NJM the ace. They're not going for the kills. They want to give NJM this ace. NJM, though, on half HP, still could die to Frack. He's going to catch Frack out. NJM with a pistol round ace. And so, that round there, that was basically off the back of, still those days, that was off the back of Jam right here. What he does is he doesn't actually peek off, and then he keeps on falling back. He's not dying. He sets up his NJM, who's in a perfect position right here, to just kill everyone who are chasing Jam, because Jam's the player they have to kill to get onto the A side. So while it was great aim for NJM, the real star of that round there was actually Jam with the perfect plays, setting up the rotations. Jam knew what he had to do. His goal wasn't to win the round right there. His goal was to give his site partner the advantage. And now it's an eco, and Colony are getting destroyed. We will see Blue Panda 1 actually pushing through. Gets taken down by Frack. And Jam with SMG, just trying to get every dollar he can. Jam with the money. A lot of it, actually. So, 5's half a heart. So, we now will see this JFN. Let's see how they run this. So they're running 2B right now, and Murrah is just playing that highway spot angle. So Murrah in this angle, it's just spotting. What he's looking for is just going any sort of information towards mid. He actually doesn't really want to take a fight here. At the same time, Colony are setting up for an A take. They have 3 men towards A, and JFN actually going to throw an A main smoke. 5 will take down the lurker towards B, but so now what that means is 5 with that pick towards B. Actually, they're going to be able to clear B main and say, hey, it's A, everybody. We will see Frack taking down NJM. However, there is Jam pushing through A main. Gary will be ready for this, though. They know that he pushed A main. They heard him. And so now Gary, with that kill, it's a 3-on-3. The A site players overextending a little, but Marathon is here for the rotation. And this is an incredibly strong angle. It's a very hard shot to hit on Murrah, because he has to be jumping. But let's see what Colony do. The bomb is still in A main, and they know this. They were waiting for JFN to go for the flanking play. 5 will get the kill, but that is the trade. 2-on-2, and that's actually advantage for Colony. They will be spamming Murrah towards the catwalk. Murrah actually, even though it's an incredibly strong angle, he's gonna get. I said he should probably fall back, but he's gonna get the kill on Odin nonetheless. Frack does have the bomb. Odin was just going for a destruction play there. So now, 5 though is like, wait, are they rotating? And actually checks this boost angle, where Frack was actually waiting for 5 to rotate through Z more than likely. So yeah, JFN catching the motherfucker harder. Great first gun round. Albeit Jam overextended quite a bit, and Jam really was waiting on his site partner there to trade the frag, but Jam never did. Now we will see, what was my voice crack? Okay, so we will see a highway smoke. Murrah actually crossed like this from Z, and if your timings are good, you can actually get killed there. You don't actually want to cross like that. Even though it's longer, you want to always go to A, because you're not even going for boost information as the highway player. As highway, you're solely looking on the ground, seeing if people are pushing you or vents. You don't want to cross like here, because even though you'll get a little bit more boost information, you're in the open for so long versus the boost. So just random thing. So now we will see actually JFN pushing towards B main. That is 5 pushing towards Xerxes. Xerxes getting his first kill of the map, getting that ending 5's life. And now with that, they still have a forward position towards B main. Blue Panda 1 is playing this angle because he has an SMG. He can't take a direct fight. He's gonna lose it with that gun disadvantage. But at the same time, Blue Panda gets that kill. But we will see Colony working towards A. Murrah does get 1, but gets traded out immediately by Spider. It's a man advantage for Colony. Frack is towards that catwalk. He's gonna force a player out of Z. And now they know one player for sure is CT. And they probably can guess the other player is as well. Blue Panda will have a gun, and actually using that gun gets Frack. He did pick that up, but at the same time, Odin peeks truck, gets a double, gets his first 2 kills on the map. I don't believe they expected a player to be that close to Frack for the trade, because they probably thought Frack was just going for some sort of information play, just seeing if they're both CT or not. But I don't think they expected Odin to be right there with Frack. As soon as Frack died, Odin was there to trade the kills. So now, Colony versus JFN. 3-1 up for JFN. However, JFN have played extremely aggressive towards B so far. That's mainly 5 actually. But this time, they're playing insanely passive. Blue is just shoulder peeking tree with a very good fallback angle, and 5 is on B site, on a site that you can buy as much time as you really want. Although Murrah is going to be facing highway, gets taken down by Frack. Is he going to be playing Z this round? So yeah, Murrah played Z this round, which is a much riskier angle to take because you're basically always exposed to boost, and you most of the time you can't fire back at them without being exposed like crazy. So Jam will actually get the info towards Z. However, we will see Spider pushing towards the Z room, and Blue gets taken down. Now the bomb is B as Odin takes down 5, who was isolated from their site partner. NJM will push towards mid, does take down Frack. 2-on-4. But Spider is right here, 5 HP. Jam's ready for it. Gets the kill. But however, Jam and NJM are both low. Jam's 32 HP, NJM's 14. So Jam at best is 2 shot. NJM at best is 1 shot. Odin will do that. He takes down NJM. And now Jam going towards checkers. Xerxes is ready for that angle. So now Colony 2-3 could make it 3-3. And if it's 3-3, it's definitely, the world is definitely their oyster in that case. Because CT side, you can do so much more than on the T side. Especially because Colony as a team, their strats have never been totally the strongest. Like, they always have had good team play because they're all experienced players and their aim is strong individually. It's just, so now, JFN actually, interestingly, playing nothing towards mid. They will have both players push A main, but both of them get picked. Now, that forces JFN to rotate a player over to mid at least to get any sort of information. That's Murrah. He only has an SMG, though. And Murrah, we will see actually B players running a huge distraction. 3 players towards B. And JFN's money is not great. They will spot Murrah out, but at the same time, Blue Panda and 5 doing work on the B site, gets the kills. And actually, the bomb wasn't dropped. I thought it was a B fake. But instead, Xerxes left on 28 HP. Their teammate is going to be coming from heaven, but Xerxes is there to take down Blue Panda 1. Murrah is on the flank mid, and Frak will take down that player back site. Frak was back checkers, so I believe that was actually a wallbang kill on the very low player. Murrah on full HP, interestingly. I don't know how he survived that circumstance with full HP, but he's going to be going towards B main. He does have an AK. 2-on-1. Colony are going to be playing exactly how they should be playing this, with Frak just getting any sort of information towards CT and B main. He's the highest health player, but he can fall back. Xerxes on 2 HP on the site. What his goal here is just buy 10, give Frak as much as he needs. But Murrah instantly wins the duel versus Frak. Frak was playing an information angle, but still died. Now Xerxes on 2 HP. Murrah kind of running low on time here. 10 seconds left. He's gonna pre-fire Xerxes. He's gonna get it, but does Murrah have a kit? No, he doesn't. This is a Tuds defuse. Murrah, 2 seconds left. 1. And he's gonna get on the last second. That's huge. Murrah saving that. 3 kills. Xerxes. Frak. They're probably hitting themselves right now, just hoping, why couldn't they just get that 1 extra second? So now, Colony, their CT side. Hopefully it was better than their Atomic CT side. They're actually running a solo mid, and then the rest are towards B. That is going to be actually a failed highway smoke. It's a vents push. Are JFN walking into a sack right now without any information? They're gonna see something towards checkers, but at the same time, they did have a single mid player, and they're gonna be rotating towards highway. This is a smart move from JFN. They do have info at B, and they know that there's quite a few players. They don't have info at A, but knowing that there's quite a few players, at most, they're walking into 1 player, but at the same time, they're not walking into 1 player, they're walking into 0 of them. So now, we will see Frak actually taking down 5 towards Stock. 5 actually overextending there. So now, Jam and NJM are towards A main, but at the same time, they're going to actually be coming right now. Perfect timing. Odin will take down Murrah towards truck, but Jam is getting stuck in forklift, and now that's left NJM in a 1-on-4. Pistol clutch. JFN. Colony should be defusing right now, but not. This may be going down to the wire, but at the same time, Spider, always diligent, buys a defuse kit. That'll be the round for Colony. So, now, yeah, that was actually a very good round from Colony, because even though they were all not defusing, what they did was they picked 4 against the guy. That's how you should play a clutch. You don't want to have as good as an aimer as NGM, you know, taking 4 individual 1v1s, because more than likely, he's going to win at least a couple. So, Colony played that perfectly. They were peeking 4 at a time on everybody. So even though Jam got 1 kill, he can't get 4 when all of them are shooting. Just really well played by Colony in terms of that pistol round. And on an unorthodox setup, but at the same time, they did get the retake. However, Xerxes and Gary, they're on A site, and they're getting kills. A lot of them. 3 of them, in fact. So now, we will see the bomb left and squeaky with the last player alive. It's 5. And Frack's gonna check it. Clean anti-eco from Colony. Zerk J, Black, getting 2, or Gary, why did I say Black? Getting 2 kills. Frack with 1. Spider, interestingly, going 2 to 5. This is a map that Spider isn't the best on, but I still expect him to do better than that. Although Spider is definitely a better CT player than T player. So now, JFN, 4-4, they will have guns this round. They did not get a bomb plant last round, and they actually didn't get any kills. So, they did full save, though. So, JFN did not think they were going to win that CT side for Colony. Colony too disciplined. And this time, Colony playing a very, very passive B setup. What they actually have that B smoke, and they are hearing stuff towards B. So, they know at least there's one player. Frack is actually just watching the Z push, because he knows if a player pushes Z, it's more than likely a B take. Z pushes, you don't really do them on A takes, just because of how, even if you're coming from truck, it's a very bad angle for you, whereas if you're coming from highway, it's a much stronger one. So, JFN taking towards B control. They are actually going to be encountering Odin on the site. Odin just taking the peek. He should probably just let his site partner in Spider face right now. Spider is going to be forcing players back, but at the same time, JFN look to be rotating. They know that Colony is probably not going to be winning the setup. So now Jam actually is going to be pushing through CT, but Frack is looking over the smoke. He should call this out. If this is not called out, this could be the round for JFN, but at the same time, they're ready for it. Spider takes down Murrah as he's pushing. Blue Panda's going to be pushing Spider, but Odin is there to trade with his site partner. So now, 3-on-3, and Jam will take down Odin at last. But now, Gary should be ready for Jam here, but he's not. Why was that not called out? Why is Jam not called out there? That's a spot he shouldn't even be getting a single kill, and Zerk J will finally trade it. So 1-on-2, and the bomb's down on the site. All that's left is 5. Arguably, the strongest just aimer on the team, but they're gonna get a double peek. And that's exactly how you should play it versus 5. Or really any situation. Again, Colony are playing all these clutches perfectly. They're not letting JFN get anything. They're not giving them any sort of room to work. So now Colony looking to upset JFN on JFN's map pick. More than likely Colony were actually going to pick this themselves, and we're expecting JFN to pick Temple, because JFN Temple is definitely better than the Cash. So Frack playing towards Z will get actually smoked off, but the smoke will miss. So JFN just have full make control. They have one player watching behind with just a pistol towards A site, but that's actually an SMG. Sorry. So now Frack just playing this angle, playing this very smartly. He's gonna actually smoke it off. Now he's gonna get peeked from highway by Gary. Gary with the 2 kills gets NJM and also drops the bomb. I'm not sure if they did spot the bomb. That might be beyond their render distance. But at the same time, Blue Panda will get the 1 kill onto Spider. That means that now Odin is isolated. He's totally isolated from every other one of his teammates. Odin should just play back on the site. All he wants to do is just stay alive. Say, hey, they're coming B, and just stay alive. But instead, JFN aren't coming B. They're going towards A, and Gary and Frack like that, because that means they can kill JFN. So now all that's left is Blue Panda, and he's not ready for Odin to be right there. Blue Panda is stuck between a rock and a hard place, and Odin gets the kill. So yeah, Colony are playing their CT site setups perfectly. They are playing info perfectly. They are playing their picks perfectly. They are peeking at the exact opportune times when they know their teammates are going to be helping them. Their teamwork is impeccable right now, and JFN don't know what to do. They're going to throw a mid-smoke and going to be rushing B. I don't think Colony are going to expect this fast strat. JFN have been running super slow every single time. But that is a B main smoke. Jam has to run through it, and Gary is there. He gets 1. Now, let's see how Zerk J plays this. Gets 1. Gets a... Not going to get a second. So, 3-on-3, good trades. The trades also by the time, because now Frack is going to be actually thrown quite a lot of nades towards him, but none of them hit him. So now they know one player's fork. They know a player has to be on the bomb site. And then I think they actually spot a second player on the bomb site. So they know a bomb was planted. Obviously a player has to be on the bomb site. They're actually going to spot the player towards quad. Spider is coming from catwalk. This is a really strong angle because now the fourth player can't really peek him at all. Spider, though, is not going to hit any shots. Blue Panda towards quad. It's going to hit one. Odin will trade the bomb. 20 seconds left. Frack and Odin, probably the two players who want to have this clutch. Frack's going to tap the bomb. He's going to take down NJM. He's going to take the peek for Smurf. Frack wins it. Frack wins the map for JF, for Colony. I almost said JFN. And that is map 3. We're going to Overgrown. And Blue Panda did all he could in that quad position. That quad position Blue Panda played so well, but it doesn't matter when Frack hits those kinds of shots. So, it will be map 3. We are going to map 3. I'm happy we've seen all these great games between tier 1 teams. They've been amazing, and I thank you all for enjoying them with me in so far. So now, Colony spam, Spider subbing out for Claminator, and JM subbing out for Domo. Will these be our final teams? NJM subbing out for Domo. NJM has played insanely well this series. He did do fairly well on Cash, albeit they lost. JFN not ready yet. Frack, Odin, and Gary in the 3-piece tandem. Spider and Xerxes playing a good support. Ginger is subbing in, and I have not seen Ginger play JFN for JFN in a long time. He's a very strong player, although the last map is Overgrown. Probably Ginger's worst map if I had to say one. So definitely, Ginger Jam, turn on your monitor. Okay. Atomic, the randomizer's dumb. We need Overgrown. So, Overgrown is going to be map 3. JFN, notably, Sand is an incredibly similar map to Overgrown. Sand being JFN's permaban. They never play Sand. They do play Overgrown a little bit. They do play Overgrown a fair bit, albeit it's definitely not on their strong suit. Yeah, JFN don't, especially without NJM, who's probably JFN's one of their, especially without NJM and Blue Panda, who's one of their better Overgrown players. Blue Panda is there, he is probably their best Overgrown player, which is good for JFN. They obviously want him in there. Alleyway. Colony just memeing around. And so far it's been an insane series. I've seen Colony played really well on Alright, so now we're going to be going into Overgrown. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Please, 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 please. Taking a long time. Yes! Okay, I'm happy. So now, Colony, they chose this over Temple. They are, JFN definitely a very strong Temple team. I can see why they chose this map Overgrown over Temple, especially considering JFN's permaban is Sandstorm. However, we'll see. JFN have been known to pull maps where they shouldn't have gotten them. Ali versus Yak. Yeah. So yeah, we will be going into this. Claminator subbing in. He didn't do that well on Atomic, although Overgrown, I'm not sure how he is in Overgrown. He's definitely okay. But now, Colony on the T side. Their CT sides have been significantly better than their T sides on Cash and Atomic. They were about the same. They were both playing kind of bad on Atomic. Now they will be starting. Odin, Gary, Claminator, Xerxes, Frack. Gonna be spamming mid. JFN are gonna actually be taking a fair amount of cross damage. They're playing 2 mid. Yeah, JFN are playing 2 mid. Ginger is actually just spotting this angle. I don't think they're ready for this. They have a player push through B-tons. They know instantly it's a cat take. The one JFN player, that is, I believe, Domo. He's falling back long. Domo doesn't want anything to do with this. He wants his teammates. But Frack isn't going to let him. He knows exactly what Domo's trying to do. And Frack is just going to take that duel and win it. So now, Ginger going solo in CT. Again, Colony are triple peeking them. Odin, though, with the triple. Odin could get the 4K, except he's going to knife Mura, and that's a lot of money. So, interesting thing about Colony's post-plant. They knew the majority of JFN members were coming cat. Okay? They knew the majority of them were coming cat, but what they did was they said, okay, 3 are coming cat, but we have Domo long. If he's there, he's gonna be able to pincer us. So let's take down the long player. There's Ginger coming CT. If he's there, he's gonna be pincering us. So let's just all focus on the 2 alone players, and then now we have the man advantage, and they still won't have the timing. At the same time, Colony going A long. And JFN also went A long. And JFN also all died. Team Ace, actually. So, Team Ace, all players on Colony got a kill. So, Team Aces are always nice to see. So, yeah, that time they just went long. Again, because when the other team is ecoing, you have long range. Long is obviously, and hence the name, is a very long range angle. So now, Colony looking to work towards A. 3 players towards long, actually. 2 players are going to be rotating towards mid. However, there's a very aggressive cat presence from Blue Panda 1. He does have that AK, and quite a strong angle, and he can definitely fall back if he absolutely needs to. Although, his teammate isn't very well in position to support. That is Ginger, who did peek long. However, Claminator peeks mid, takes down Blue Panda, and Ginger gets 1 kill onto Gary, but Xerxes, with his teammate instantly there to trade. So Frack actually gets taken down towards B-tons as Jam pushes it. Odin is with him, and Odin gets the trade. So now, 3-on-2, both JFN players, interestingly, are isolated. Colony has total map control, except at the same time, Domo taking down Xerxes, Domo taking down Claminator. That's huge from Domo, 11 HP left. Now Odin, in a 1-on-2, he has to kill Murder here to have any sort of chance. Odin, on half HP, can definitely kill Domo right here, especially if he catches Domo off guard at an angle where Domo's not expecting. Odin did spot Domo. I don't think Domo spotted Odin. So now, Odin. He is towards tunnels. Mura is on his right. Mura is actually playing outside doors. And Mura is waiting for that plant sound. As soon as he made that plant sound, Mura was waiting at this angle. Well played from Marathon. Now, see, that type of angle, Colony actually were playing super well in the earlier on. They had basically all spreading out. Each player had a player that could trade with them, with the exception of Claminator, who even then was in middle, which is actually in that kind of strategy the least important position. So, each player had a player that could instantly trade with them, which is huge. That basically means that no matter what, Colony is going to take map control to whichever area they focus on. So, but they did not actually over-aggressively push. Now, Domo does take down Frack towards mid. However, Gary did take down Blue Panda 1 towards Catwalk. Ginger is stuck in a very terrible angle. He cannot fall back. His goal is just getting as much info as his team, but that's a good nade. Gary with the nade kill onto Ginger. Domo spotting CT. He's gonna get some damage towards Gary, but actually Domo gets dropped to 2 HP. What he wants to do is just not face. That's a good cross-move from Colony. What they want to do is not give Domo any sort of information towards how many players are towards the site and how many players are towards long, because as little information as JFN have on this retake, the better. So now, Jam actually going to be taking a little bit of information towards Cat as he pushes with Murr. JFN, Domo is towards CT. Murr gets 1 on Xerxes, but instantly trades. Domo is CT. Odin takes him down. It's now 2-on-1 for Jam on wall. This is the position where he wants to be playing from. He's going to be double peeked by Odin and Claminator. And once again, Colony are playing the anti-clutches perfectly. They do not want to let the aimers of JFN, who are insane, they don't want to face them in a 1v1. They want to face them in a position where, unless I literally have the most godlike flick, you don't want to let them have that opportunity. Now Colony getting these two pairs, these two-man partners. They're doing very well at taking information towards the areas. Domo picks Frak again in middle. But at the same time, Domo pushing through, thinks there's no one there because Colony so far have actually been playing only one player towards mid. But Claminator is there to trade with his teammate. Now JFN are pretty cut off from mid. They have to actually send Ginger over here to watch mid doors. And now Mura can be totally isolated. However, Colony working towards A. There's two players on A, and one of those is Jam, and he gets headshot. Gary takes it right off. And now Claminator coming from Cat, helping out his teammates. Blue Panda 1 got pincered, and now Mura gets taken down in CT by the side of Gary. Ginger now left in the 1-on-3, gets one. Gary's gonna take that peek as soon as he knows Ginger throws that smoke. That's right. As soon as Ginger throws that smoke, he knows that he's gonna be switching back to his gun. If he's switching back to his gun, well, that means that you're not gonna have your gun out. And Gary, as soon as nice timing there. So now Claminator going for the sniper. He wants to pick this JFN player on the cross, but he's not going to. So now JFN actually running a 3 towards A. Are they running really aggressive cat? JFN are running really aggressive cat. They have total information. They're going to catch Gary off guard, but at the same time, Ginger, solo player on the B bomb site, gets entry by Frak. Frak is here to catch Mura off guard, and now Claminator is actually going to get the nade kill on Jam. Jam, again, no Kevlar. That means Clam can get that easy nade. Now we will see Zerkjay just buying time in tunnels. He's not going to win the duel versus Blue Panda, but now he knows only one player's in tunnels as they take down Domo towards the CTR. Now Blue Panda 1 on full HP, but look at how Colony are playing this. Claminator peeks as soon as his teammate says, hey, let's peek right now. Frak and Claminator peeking together. Now Blue Panda 1. Tunnels is a terrible angle to come from because you're getting stared at by three sides. Odin, then on the flank, he knows that Blue Panda 1's going to want to fall back because he doesn't want to instantly face towards those. So now, Colony winning 5-1, and important thing, the angle that I believe there was Claminator playing here, along with Frak right here, what it meant is that the reason Blue Panda 1 needed to reposition, and that's why Odin got the flank kill, is, actually I'll say that after this round, as Colony are pushing mid, Blue Panda 1 gets naded, he will get one kill in return, but do JFN know the counter to the strategy? There is a specific counter strategy to this. Are JFN doing it? Yes, they are. However, Marathon is late. He's gonna get picked out. Get picked out, and now Colony JFN are running the counter strategy to this specific strat, which is run through CT, and Murrah is actually really far behind. It's now 2-1-4 retake for Colony, and they're fine with that. The bomb plant will mean JFN gets some sort of money, but they will have a better chance. But at the same time, it's Ginger in a 1-4. Takes down 1, takes down 2, takes down 3. And Colony just took 3 individual 1v1s. Ginger in the 1v3. He has to take it. This versus Odin. And Odin, is he ready for this? Ginger wins it! JFN. Ginger takes... Ginger keeps JFN alive. And for all the anti-clutches Colony played, how much I praised them for it, that time, they took 3 1v1s versus Ginger. Props to him, by the way, for picking an angle where he knew he could basically isolate players, as only one player can really run through this angle effectively at one time. So, Jam this time going towards long with Blue Panda. They're gonna get kills. And Colony are lost. It is a T-sided map, and that was Colony's hope of getting this map. Now JFN could be on the comeback train on the back of Ginger. We will see Claminator and Crack. Let's see if the JFN actually left any guns in spawn. Nope. JFN 2 discipline for that. Now I think actually what Colony are doing is they want to save. They don't want to give JFN the money. They will probably both have helmets just because most players buy a helmet no matter what. And it's probably what you should do. But they both bought helmets, that's 350. And JFN, they don't want to give the $300 kill rewards. That's a nade. That's a smoke. Nades and smokes are good. So no one dies to the bomb for JFN. Nice job. You do not want to make that mistake. So yeah, the helmets get saved. They'd say they don't want to give JFN 300 and don't want to respend 350. Probably. So yeah, that's just the decision Colony make. Now Colony, first gun round. JFN's going to be spamming the cross. Clemenger gets hit once, and that's important. Now, Frack, Gary's going to be throwing the smoke. And what that does is, they're actually going to see Frack cross through the smoke, but Clemenger is soloing B. He needs to stay alive here. If he's dead, Frack is here to help out his teammate. He's going to throw actually a smoke, double smoked off, and so JFN, actually, they are totally isolated. But Domo throwing the car nade. I did not know that Domo knew that nade. I thought me and Joy were the only two people who knew that nade. But now, yeah, Odin actually pushed towards Cat. Did get taken down by Jam. But at the same time, Clemenger spamming through the B smoke takes down Mura. Gary is in CT, and he's playing this well. He's taking this one single angle that is unfavorable for the T's. Domo will take down Clemenger, but at the same time, Frack is now here to help out his site partner. Frack takes down Domo. And Gary takes down Blue Panda towards mid. All that's left is Ginger. He did it once before. Can he do it again? He's coming from tunnels. Definitely not an angle you want to be coming from. But at the same time, he's going to spot out Gary. He's going to spot out Frack. But does he know that Zerg's behind him? No, he doesn't. And Zerg playing that well. He knew his teammates had the angles covered. He knew that, hey, I don't need to be contributing to this because the two angles will kill him no matter what if he faces. So I can just go behind him and basically... very effective. Again, nice thinking, Colony. They're gonna actually throw a cross smoke. And now, this is the type of cross smoke you want to throw. You don't want to throw it up close because you're less likely to spot it in it than through it. That's just how the smoke gaps work. And so now, we will see Zerk actually taking long control. They know nothing's long. They've stacked A. Let's see if they're ready for this. Frack is taking the initial fight. Odin, though, is there to trade. Odin with the triple. Clam will steal 1 kill, but it's a 2-on-3. And there's instantly Zerk on the flank, I believe. And Gary wins it anyways. Colony. They did it. Despite all the best efforts of JFN, Colony are going to win that incredible game. Colony beat JFN. And their main... What a game. What a game. 2-1 to Colony. Insane cash plays. Overgrown T side, Colony played perfectly. On their T side, they didn't give JFN anything. They were just like, hey, you know, you may want to, like, get 1 kill and then back away, but we're not gonna let you. We're gonna have the trade frags, and we are. They're going to topple JFN, and JFN major champions as we're coming up on the 3rd CvC major, champions of the 1st and 2nd, and that loss is going to definitely put some interesting perspectives on things. So, it will be 2-1 to Colony. I thank you for watching the series. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I hope you learned something, or you just had a great time watching, and I've been Netta. And I hope you tune in again. Until next time,